Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. First of all, before I just head into my short keynote, I would like to say congratulations to PGS for another successful year, and also to say that this has been a really good initiative that you have been practicing over the years, and I trust that it will continue. But moreover, a special congratulations to all the awardees, and to let you know that for every hard work, there is a good success behind that, and it's evident this afternoon. My keynote this afternoon, I would like to say, basically, I was asked to speak about a few things, but what stood out is the suggestion of the importance of training. Moreover, the importance of training in the security sector. Now, for my very short years being employed within that sector, I've noticed a few things. And I'm almost certain that a lot of you folks present here would have a lot more experience than me, right? But what is evident is that in Guyana, and moreover in the region of itself, there is a lack or a deliberate act to not necessarily incorporate the essential aspect of security training in our everyday practice in this field. Now, why do I say that? For a minute, if you just look at our counterparts, maybe, let's say, for example, in the US, for anyone who's desirous of practicing or to become a security personnel, to have that as an employment position, you need to have a license. Now, we all know to acquire a license, you need to attend some amount of classes and training. Now, to acquire the first part of that license is no more than 2 months of training. That's just the first part. And that's before you can even start earning. You have to make that investment. All right? So we understand if we are to measure what we practice and what is accepted outside of the basic practice, there is a long way to go. But nonetheless, I do believe that we're on the right path, and PGS definitely has been on the right path in ensuring that its ranks are being given the adequate training. Notwithstanding, to say the least, that to have proper training, you need qualified persons. And I trust maybe in the next couple of years, you will have a lot of persons who have retired to actually come on board, meaning whether it's private or partnership, to start offering services that are essential. Now, why is training necessary? Basically, first and foremost, we need to have a background in anything that we're going to do. So you are challenged, apart from providing from yourself, you're challenged by way of employment to provide a service. Now, if you're not on the ground to understand what is desirous of you or the client or your employer, there is no way that you could promote that amount that is expected from your employer, moreover, act in a manner that is becoming of a security personnel. All right? We all deal with the public, and we all know how difficult that can be, irrespective of any sector that you're in. Coming from the bank, I can tell you, I mean, there are so many times that you have to stand there with a smile on your face, knowing differently that that's almost impossible to do. But what is important as security personnel, you are expected to, irrespective of whatever situation or circumstances you face, to act in a professional manner. And how do you do that? This is not something some of us might be able naturally to possess this skill, but most of us will need some amount of training. And to be trained in the aspect of handling situation in public and to handle persons professionally and with mutual respect is a skill that we need to develop. All right? Communication, that's another key important area. I know many times we all have a story or example or something where you go to any organization and you encounter with a situation where you could never forget. And many times that's not a pleasant situation, the way in which person would seem to address you. All right? Communication is important. Another aspect in this is, I might want to add, is self-defense. Not only should we understand to defend ourselves without even trying to use our firearm, as security personnel, you're being placed in danger every single day. That's part of the business, that's part of the job. All right? The more you know, the better you can, perform what is expected of you. Also, another aspect which is important as well is to ensure you understand the laws that are governed in the country, that it relates directly to your operation. Why I say it, to understand that, also because more than likely some of you will need to be using firearms, and there are laws that govern the use of firearm, right? You might tow a situation by, a firearm, the use of firearm or whatsoever, but that situation does not end there. There is legal ramification. There is, in the event somebody dies, there is also that other part of it. So there's many aspects as it relates to security. Moreover, security is a profession that whenever you want to go into that profession, you need to understand that training is essential, it is important. And for us as individuals going into that sector, it's much more, or it should be much more than a bread and butter situation. You should really understand that training is important. And for the companies that do offer these services, to incorporate the fundamental aspects of training now, you need not to expand it, but you need to have it in such a manner that you have various sessions that are proposed. So at the end of maybe 2 months, each rank can have a clear or a better understanding of what is needed from them. And as a company, when you incorporate training and more of a continuous training in your organization, it speaks volume. It separates you from the competition. And more importantly, it gives the client a sense of satisfaction, because in 2017, there is no way that companies would want to have a business relation with other companies that are not seeming to, head into that next stage. So, I can go on, but I'm not here for that reason. Again, I just want this afternoon for you to understand, and every one of us here, and again to give my greatest congratulations to PGS in taking this initiative for 2017. And I know it will be a success. And again, congratulations to everyone. Thank you.